first day in pads, I like the energy. I like the way the guys came and approached today. Tried to, we put some install in, some different situations. Tried to make them, uncomfortable and all that. The third practice of the week, just all the things leading up to it. I thought they really came out with a great mindset. A lot of things we had to clean up on. I mean, there's some sloppy moments, but the competitive spirit, I heard some pads popping. There were some times to be able to challenge guys. Seeing guys making plays when they're getting opportunities in all levels. Up from the D line all the way back, and the same thing. Some offensive linemen. Pushing. It's probably the most challenging position as you come out. First day in pads. You mix in some of those situations, but I liked. I just like the things I saw, and I thought the guys came out and competed, and now we get a week to we'll be on spring break, but a week to be able to reflect, study the film of the first three practices, and as we've been watching it through, it was good to see strides, but excited about what the next week ahead will be. But it was great being able to have some former players that were back. Jameis, you got a chance to talk to the team there afterwards. Tomorrow we get to celebrate Jermaine and his All-American brick. I mean, it's great having some of these guys back and just having them around the program and just being able to share their passion and love for the university and this program. So grateful for all of them.
Any particular guys in the trenches catch your eye today with what they did?
There was a lot of guys on defensive front that were flying around. I mean, I saw some great effort plays. Josh Farmer had one. Daryl Jackson, Daniel Lyons. Really all the edge guys. I felt like they were making impacts throughout. I mean, it was a good work day. I mean, I'll be able to. The trenches are sometimes more challenging to see when it comes to the finer details within the course of practice, but you'll be able to go back and watch the film. It'll be good to be able to watch. But you feel power with the offensive line. I mean, I think once again, once you face movement and speed and pads come on, we gotta be more efficient with some of those movements on the O line. But you feel the power that they have, and I'm excited about where that group can go. And obviously what we have to continue to build towards.
What does it say about guys like Casey Roddick and Jeremiah Myers that have played thousands of reps in one position, but they were willing to come here and try something different? And what does it say about you guys as a staff that you look at these players and like, let's try something different and see what happens?
Well, I mean, for us, it's an opportunity to help guys grow, help guys challenge themselves. It was something that even with Casey, this spring he's going to primarily work at center, and we know he can play. I mean, he played every position there at his last institution. But I mean, he comes in and he's extremely versatile. I think he's got a great future in front of him of being able to do a lot of different things, beyond this year. But to be able to challenge and train and compete with somebody that we'll still some reps at other positions across the line, but getting him, I've loved just the way he's come in and tried to bring in the mindset, the leadership, the communication, all those things he's embraced, and it's one of the toughest things to do. Same thing, Jeremiah, obviously he in making the decision to transfer and to come to Florida State. I mean, he's pushing himself, and I want to help these guys get to ultimately where they can be and just being the best version of them. And so, it's some really good young men that absolutely fit our program.
Travis J, I think in individual drills, a receiver caught the ball, turned upfield, and he just
it was a great,
stripped it right.
Great play. I mean, it was, and Travis is somebody that we've really challenged, and it's an opportunity now where he's got to show up, and he's got to be consistent, and he's got to do the things that we believe that he can do. And I thought he did some good things today, and some of those plays, he's been capable of making a lot of highlight plays. It's never been a question of athleticism or talent, but it's about being able to go out there and consistently being where he needs to be, doing the things that he needs to do, on the field, and that's what I'm excited, because I really think he's taken some ownership in that, and now the opportunity is his, and you got a lot of great competition. Got some, I tell you, guy. I've really liked seeing some of those young safeties that have jumped in there. I mean, KJ Kirkland is, for being his third practice in college, he's doing a lot of good things, and I can tell you, he's hard on himself. He's challenging himself. But but it's exciting to watch him, and then I think Amarian has done a wonderful job. I've really liked his first 3 days, and we know his versatility, but seeing what he's been able to do has really been good.
You mentioned Daryl Jackson. I know, like you said before, the start of Florida duty was kind of a challenge for him. Like when you see him now, like how far is he coming?
Oh, I mean, he's. We believe whenever he decided to come to Florida State, this was we had a chance to have a special talent. I got to know Daryl before whenever he's coming out of high school, and just we always had a great work ethic. Anytime you do something new, it's going to be hard, and it's definitely different for him coming here, and but he embraced that, and he a lot of humility in what he's done in his work, and I mean I love watching him. I love watching him play. I mean, he's strong, he's big, he's powerful. I mean, he's got as good of a future as anybody we got. I mean, just like when you look at the potential that's there, but potential is only one thing. When you couple the work, that's what gives him a great chance. So we're just excited about him and excited how he's helping push guys that are around him.
You talked about the energy today. I mean, Greedy Vance is a guy that seems to really bring the competitiveness every single day. What have you seen from Greedy?
Yeah, I mean, he's played at a high level. You can see some of the strength development that he's had. Greedy's always been very athletic. He's been a playmaker. He's made some great plays for us in his first year here. But I think you're seeing that confidence of kind of like we talked about yesterday, or Wednesday. Just when somebody's within a system, when they have that time under their belt, it really carries them over to how fast they're able to play, and I think you're seeing that confidence with him. And he's lined up at nickel, he's lined up at corner, he's done a lot of different things here in the first couple of days as well, and playing at a high level.
How much you like being able to have the recruits here to see practice, see how you guys operate?
It's as important as almost anything we do. I mean, it's hard to explain it. You try. I mean, and I work very hard to try to paint the picture of what our reality is. But when they get to see it in person, it shows them this is not for everybody, but it's for the right ones, and it's for guys that want to be a part of this type of program that's going to work. That you see guys that care about each other. You see guys that are going to push and uplift each other. But also you're going to compete, and so I think it's great for guys to be able to be here and to see how we work. And I like the response that I see from them after a day, because they know that somebody just got better.
Time for a couple more.
It's special for all the guys to come back, former players, but particularly the guys that didn't even play for you guys. And is that kind of special?
Yeah, no, it absolutely is. And we've got so many great players that have put on this uniform and worn this helmet, and it's part of my responsibility to make sure that we represent that and celebrate that the best that we can, and it's by what we do. And anybody can talk about it, you can welcome people back, but I mean, it's an honor, and it's an honor to be able to be around these guys. You see the traits that made them special, and and I'm not just talking about the guys. It's easy to point to Jameis Winston. He wins the Heisman Trophy. He's the first overall pick. I mean, he's phenomenal. Wins the national championship. Right, and I mean, he's got a true heart for people and wanting to be able to make a positive impact. But I'm also talking about guys that have walked onto this program, guys that were here 30, 40, 50 years ago that I mean, their blood is still here, and it's because they're always they always represent this program. And it's like when you can get those guys back and you can feel their passion, you can feel their just the sincerity in their care and how much they care. That's what's a great message for our players, because that will be them. And you see Jermaine, has been here, all week. I mean, it's great. Jamie, went to the combine and immediately he's back here. Those guys that they will forever be Florida State Seminoles, and no matter what their path was, they came here, and we're all in with them, and obviously they're all in what we're doing. So I'm grateful for them.
Coach, I wanted to ask about the announcement yesterday that your family is going to donate $1 million to the facilities and the Bowden Society Fund. Just the decision to do that.
I mean, I love this place, and I'm grateful for the opportunity that I get to be able to lead this program. And it takes us all, and this university, and obviously our athletic program is been great to me and our family. We're extremely blessed for all the things that we get to do, but to be able to give back and help positively impact our student athletes, the experience that they have. And it's not just football. I mean, it's being a part of the Bowden Society that kind of goes through all sports, and helping with those student initiatives as well as trying to continue to enhance certain things that we're doing within the program. I believe in it. And we're blessed and fortunate to be a part of this community, this university, and so obviously it's the smallest thing that we can do is be able to give back and show that care, in all ways.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.